Hello ladies and gentlemen, the last video of the day, and today we're going to be doing the pretty much more in gaming, a little bit different here. But I think it's interesting because it has some effect on our culture and kind of like what my opinions are on the whole situation, on some of the stuff that they're doing. And the whole GTA 6 thing seems to be kind of pointing to a head, so we'll do something about this. Grand Theft Auto 6 to have female heroes scale back racist, sexist jokes. Report. The next installment of the Grand Theft Auto video game series will have the series' first ever female protagonist and aims to scale back its use of offensive humor, particularly jokes aimed at minority groups, according to a report. I'll say this. I don't really care too much about the female protagonist because that's just kind of like whatever to me. I mean, it's just kind of like whatever. It happens to be female, cool. It's female. I don't really care if she's Mexican, Latino, whatever, fucking black, whatever you have it. I don't really care. That doesn't really mind. That doesn't bother me. However, the thing that really gets me though is not the female protagonist, but to aim to scale back offensive humor, which is technically the trademark and go-to for the GTA series in general, right? So doing this is just kind of really dumb because if your core of your game is pretty much just offensive humor and these jokes and stuff, and you're removing it from the game, it makes it seem very less GTA. I mean, the whole part of GTA is just like this, a lot of crazy jokes and stuff and all that, and you remove that from the game, it's just not nearly as good. The game will take place in a fictionalized version of Miami and South Florida, according to the report. The last Grand Theft Auto game took place in a fictionalized Miami was 2002's Vice City. Grand Theft Auto 6's developers, Rockstar Games, are also reported banning the series' record of making crude, offensively offensive jokes about minority groups. The developers are being cautious to not punch down at the expense at such groups, according to the report. Previous Grand Theft Auto games stoked controversy both for their violent and explicit content, including letting players set murder police officers, commit mass shootings, and have sex with prostitutes, as well as their use of humor that critics said was racist, sexist, and homophobic. Okay, again, I do not agree with any of this BS that they're trying to do into their game. All right. We need games that have that eradicate us from the actual political world, and this game doesn't seem like it's going to be doing that. You are actively separating the market. That part of the reason why people play the game is because of the crude behavior, the crazy jokes, all this other stuff that they're having into their game. And again, nobody really cares about. At least I don't care about the female protagonist at all, but it does seem kind of forced because they just want to have it in there for no apparent reason, and this is part of the reason why I probably won't even buy the game, because why would I want to support a company that does this and actively just put all this woke stuff into it? I don't want to play games that are woke. I just want to play games that are just games, and I want to watch movies that are just that are just movies and not have this woke stuff in it. It's part of the reason why I watch anime to begin with, because anime doesn't normally have all this woke BS that I have to worry about or contend to all the time. It's just stupid. It separates your core audience, and it's just makes people not want to play the game. So you're probably getting more sales. You probably get half of your sales because of all that. Gamers put the reported changes on Twitter Wednesday, pointing out that politically correct dialogue will contrast awkwardly with Grand Theft Auto's violent gameplay. You will treat women and people of color with respect while running them over with a tank, one Twitter user wrote. Another said, relieved to see that the character I will use to shoot an innocent person in the face and steal their car will at least take care of my diversity, equity, and inclusion standards. Grand Theft Auto 6's release is set to at least 2 years away, and 2 Rockstar Games employees quit the company's Annenberg office due to frustration about the game's slow development, according to Bloomberg. The game's slow progress is partially due to the changes that Rockstar implemented to improve employees' working conditions after a report emerged of excessively long working hours and a frat boy culture, according to Bloomberg. Which is probably the reason why they're doing this as well, because of all that stuff. But listen, you are going to actively destroy your game and get way less sales than you normally would because of you putting this woke stuff. Let's go read the comments and see exactly what they say. Hey guys, we got one of the most successful gaming franchises ever. Let's change the very formula that made it that successful. GTA was a great for many reasons, one of which was their edgy humor. It was a way for society to cough at itself. From self-indulgent Hollywood celebrity culture to ghetto fabulous culture to yuppies, it spared no one and was great for it. Now we have to be extra sensitive around certain groups. It's as thought that they don't recognize or care who the target audience is, or what those gamers love about GTA. Guess I won't be buying GTA anymore. And the series tanks. By the time it's developed 2 years from now, a Latino would no longer be preferred protagonist to mainstream. Perhaps they should consider a black trans activist instead. The opportunities for carnage are endless. Woke. Get woke, go broke, good luck with that, Rockstar. The protagonist most likely just hit another hitting transformer. Nothing about online here, though. That's more important to both Rockstar and both covers than anything. Will the character switching mechanic be there? I can't imagine people quit playing jobs because the development is too slow. It's money coming in. Who cares if it takes 20 years? Part of it's entering another form of entertainment because it's just too damn stupid to learn off of Disney. Don't ask for GoFundMe donations when Rockstar Games goes tits up. Too soon? Said the carjacker to the cops, but I do it all the time on Grand Theft and win. How can it be a crime? So, it sounds pretty gay to me. So, like, obviously, these people, of course, this is part of a right-wing kind of site, so you can kind of see where the comments could be biased. But, again, a lot of people do not want to have to deal with this stuff. Nobody wants these woke type of stuff in their games. And we'll see what happens when they introduce this type of stuff into their game and see what happens. I don't think the game will do. I think the game will still do well because it's a very big franchise, so it's most likely bound to do well. But I don't think it's going to do as nearly as well as it used to because of this woke BS. And they're going to learn it the hard way that when they do this type of stuff, that they'll be punished for it. And 2 years is a long time, so we'll see on what happens. If they're already losing people because of the long production time and stuff like that, well then guess what? We'll see how it goes. Well, guys, it feels like more and more games are becoming more woke, and it's becoming kind of ridiculous. I'll be playing these older games to occupy my time while these people continue to be woke and ruin all of our stuff that we love. Alright, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.